Welcome to G Fun Facts Online. The quiet hum of servers has been the soundtrack of modern work for decades. But a new sound is emerging, a silent yet profound shift in our digital world. We're at the dawn of agentic artificial intelligence, a leap that's redefining not just our tools, but our very concept of a coworker. We are moving beyond the era of passive AI assistants that just respond to our commands, and into a new age where autonomous virtual coworkers operate alongside us, taking initiative and solving complex problems in ways we're only just beginning to understand. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now in software development, customer service, and even scientific research. So, what exactly is this new kind of AI, and how is it already changing our world? Let's dive in. For years, our relationship with AI has been transactional. We give a command, and the AI responds. Think of Siri scheduling a meeting, or Google Translate converting a phrase. These are powerful tools, but they're fundamentally reactive. Agentic AI is a total paradigm shift. It's proactive, autonomous, and goal-oriented. The term agentic comes from agency, the capacity to act purposefully and independently. These AI agents aren't just following pre-programmed instructions. They are designed to perceive their digital environment, reason through a task, create a plan, and then execute that plan using a variety of digital tools, all with minimal human supervision. The best analogy is the difference between a calculator and a junior employee. A calculator does one thing when you ask it to. A junior employee, on the other hand, understands a broader objective, like increased customer engagement. They can break that goal down into smaller tasks, run tests, analyze the results, and adapt their strategy, all without needing you to guide every single step. That's what an agentic AI does in the digital realm. But how does it work? It's not magic, but a sophisticated cycle of processes. First is perception. The agent gathers data from its environment. This could be user messages, data from APIs, or information from a database. It uses things like natural language processing to understand all this information. Next comes reasoning and planning. This is where the brain of the agent, usually a powerful large language model or LLM, comes in. The LLM helps the agent break down a complex goal into smaller, manageable subtasks, a process called task decomposition. It strategizes the best course of action, much like a project manager laying out a plan. Then, there's decision-making. The agent evaluates multiple possible actions and chooses the best one based on factors like efficiency and predicted success. After deciding on a plan, the agent moves to execution. It interacts with external systems, APIs, databases, websites, to carry out the tasks it has planned. Finally, and most importantly, is learning and adaptation. The agent assesses the results of its actions and refines its approach over time. This feedback loop, often powered by a technique called reinforcement learning, allows it to continuously improve its performance without a human having to manually update its code. The rise of agentic AI is possible because of a few key technological breakthroughs. The first, as I mentioned, are large language models, or LLMs. Models like OpenAI's GPT series, Google's Gemini, and Anthropic's Claude are the reasoning engines. Trained on unbelievable amounts of text and code, they can understand context, generate plans, and even write the code needed to execute tasks. The second key technology is reinforcement learning. This is a type of machine learning where an agent learns by doing. It tries different actions in an environment and receives rewards or penalties based on the outcome. It's essentially a trial and error process on a massive scale, which allows an AI agent to learn how to master a complex software system or optimize a marketing campaign based on real-time feedback, all on its own. The third piece of the puzzle is planning algorithms. For an agent to be autonomous, it must be able to plan. These algorithms allow the agent to think ahead, determine a sequence of actions to reach a goal, and structure its work before it even starts. This planning capability is what separates a truly agentic AI from a simple reactive bot. Now, the theory is impressive. But the real impact becomes clear when we look at agentic AI in action. Let's start with software development. You may have heard of Devin, an AI created by Cognition Labs that's being called the world's first fully autonomous AI software engineer. This isn't like GitHub Copilot, which just suggests code. Devin is designed to handle entire projects. You can give it a high-level command in plain English, like build a website that simulates the game of Pong, and it gets to work. Devin operates in its own self-contained digital environment with a command line, a code editor, and a browser. It breaks down the request into a detailed plan, writes the code, identifies and fixes its own bugs, and can even deploy the final product. In one benchmark test, Devin successfully resolved nearly 14% of real-world software issues from a list on GitHub, completely unassisted. The previous best AI model only managed about 2%. That is a massive leap forward. Of course, it's not perfect. Early users report its performance can be inconsistent, and for really complex or creative projects, human guidance is still essential. But Devin clearly signals a future where human developers are freed from tedious coding and debugging to focus on high-level architecture and innovation. Now let's look at customer service. Agentic AI is blowing traditional, scripted chatbots out of the water. Gartner predicts that by 2029, these autonomous agents will resolve 80% of common customer service issues without any human help. Imagine a customer contacts your company about a delayed shipment. A basic chatbot might just give them a tracking number. An agentic AI, however, could access live shipping data to find the cause of the delay, proactively offer solutions like a partial refund or an expedited replacement, execute the customer's chosen solution by interacting with the company's inventory and payment systems, and then document the entire interaction in the CRM. We're already seeing this in the real world. H&M implemented a virtual agent that resolved 70% of customer queries on its own. And Bank of America's assistant, Erica, has handled over 1 billion interactions, from detecting fraud to executing transactions, cutting their call center load by 17%. The creative and marketing fields are also being transformed. AI agents are becoming powerful partners in content creation. Platforms like Jasper or Copy.A can analyze trends to suggest topics, then generate drafts of blog posts, social media updates, and marketing emails. This frees up human writers to focus on storytelling and strategy. Even more advanced are autonomous marketing assistants, or AMAs. These aren't just automation tools that follow a script. They use machine learning to make real-time decisions. An AMA can analyze customer data, predict behavior, and then autonomously send personalized emails or adjust ad campaigns based on what's performing well, optimizing everything on the fly. Perhaps the most profound impact is in science and healthcare. In the life sciences, agentic AI is speeding up the incredibly long and expensive process of drug discovery. AI agents can autonomously search through massive libraries of scientific papers and chemical databases to identify promising drug candidates. Then, they can run virtual simulations to predict how effective and toxic these compounds might be, drastically reducing the need for costly lab experiments. One pharmaceutical company reported a 30% reduction in their initial drug discovery phase using this approach. In healthcare diagnostics, these agents are becoming lifesavers. AI systems can analyze medical images like X-rays and MRIs with a precision that can match or even exceed human radiologists. For example, one AI model has demonstrated the ability to predict pancreatic cancer 3 to 6 months earlier than human doctors by analyzing CT scans. In education, agentic AI is making personalized learning a reality. Systems can analyze a student's performance and learning style to create a completely customized educational path. Carnegie Learning's Mathia platform, for instance, acts as an autonomous tutor, providing tailored support that has led to significant improvements in student outcomes. It's like having a personal, always available tutor for every student. As you can see, the rise of these autonomous virtual coworkers brings incredible benefits. But it's a double-edged sword, and we have to talk about the challenges. On the upside, the potential is enormous. First, enhanced productivity. By automating repetitive tasks, Agentic AI frees up humans to focus on strategic and creative work. And since they can operate 24/7, workflows are dramatically accelerated. Some studies have already shown productivity increases of up to 40% in certain functions. This leads to massive cost reduction. A small startup can hire a team of AI agents to achieve the productivity of a large enterprise without the massive payroll. These agents can also improve decision-making by analyzing vast amounts of data in real time to find insights humans might miss. And they offer incredible scalability, allowing a business to handle thousands of customer interactions simultaneously without a proportional increase in headcount. But now for the downside. The most immediate concern for many people is job displacement. One report suggested AI could displace hundreds of millions of jobs. While it's true that roles involving routine tasks are at risk, many experts believe Agentic AI will transform jobs rather than simply eliminate them. The workforce of the future will need people with uniquely human skills, critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, and, most importantly, the ability to strategically oversee AI systems. This will require a massive global effort in reskilling and upskilling. Then there are the security risks. An autonomous AI agent is a high-value target for hackers. A compromised agent could steal sensitive data, make unauthorized transactions, or cause chaos. And when you have multiple agents interacting, they can create complex, hidden vulnerabilities that are hard for traditional security to detect. Data privacy is another huge concern. These agents need data to function, and there's a risk they could collect or misuse personal information without proper consent. They are also susceptible to algorithmic bias. If an AI recruiting tool is trained on biased historical hiring data, it will learn and amplify those biases, leading to discriminatory outcomes. Finally, there's the problem of accountability. When an autonomous AI makes a mistake, who is responsible? The developer? The company that deployed it? The user who gave it the goal? This is often unclear, especially with black box models where even the creators don't fully understand the reasoning behind a specific decision. This is why human oversight is absolutely crucial. These systems lack the nuanced contextual understanding and ethical judgment that we possess. The most effective model is human in the loop, where AI handles the routine work but escalates critical or ambiguous decisions to a human for final approval. So, what does this all mean for the future of work? The dawn of agentic AI doesn't signal the end of human work, but a profound transformation of it. The future isn't humans versus machines. It's humans and machines working in a symbiotic partnership. As AI takes over more of the executional tasks, the role of human workers will shift. The most valuable people will be AI conductors, those who can define goals for AI agents, supervise their work, and align their digital power with human values and ethics. We will be freed up to focus on the what and the why, rather than just the how. Strategic thinking, creative problem-solving, and emotional intelligence will become more valuable than ever. To navigate this future successfully, we must invest in reskilling our workforce, develop strong ethical guidelines for AI, and design these systems to augment, not replace, human capabilities. The emergence of agentic AI is a pivotal moment. These new digital colleagues are proactive, goal-oriented partners that can amplify our own abilities and drive innovation at a scale we've never seen before. The path forward requires us to be thoughtful and proactive, to manage the risks while seizing the opportunities. The virtual coworkers are here, and they are ready to get to work. The real question is, are we ready to work with them?